Hello everybody, this is Goose and Fox coming at you with a 750 cost quick match in the Vigna-Zirah. We're going to be on Ravine for this round here, and I got the Vigna-Zirah from the free GBO Days pools that were given out at the beginning of August. What was cool about this month's GBO Days is because we are currently on the game's 8th anniversary, instead of it being the usual free single pools that we get from a standard weekend of GBO Days, it was instead a set of free 10 pools that gave all guaranteed mobile suits. And I think it was really nice that they included this as part of Anniversary, give players a better chance of getting more mobile suits and maybe suits that they didn't already own. And even for the repeat suits, they are offering a higher enhancement value this week on repeats. So for some of the duplicate units that I got, I was able to get them to the max enhancement just from getting it from a free repeat pool. So I think it's really nice that they included this on top of the free pools that they are already giving us as part of the 8th anniversary. And for everyone who was able to get their pools in, I do hope you all got some really nice things from those. I wanted to kick off this video on that more positive note because this might be more of a rant-like video from me today, mainly some stuff about 750 and what I currently think about the cost. But before I get into those details, I do want to talk about the Vigna-Zirah here. This suit is a 750 cost raid unit and one that I've really been liking so far. For your weapons and skills, your main range weapon is going to be a beam rifle. It can be fired really fast when uncharged, and you can charge it for a instant stun shot. You have a beam saber as your main melee weapon. For your sub-weapons, you have a rapid-fire version of the beam rifle. You have a dual pair of beam sabers that are compatible with the heavy attack Kai skill. You have a pair of VSBRs that can be fired either uncharged or charged. You have the VSBR discharge, which does need to be focused to fire, but it does give you a pair of Jirobi beams. And then you have a beam shield on the left arm. And to list off some of the highlight skills here, you have Melee Composite System Level 2, you have Maneuver Armor Level 5, Aerial Melee System Level 2, which is compatible with both the single and the double beam saber. You have Heavy Attack Kai Level 1, Emergency Evasion System Level 3, you have Flat Booster Level 2, Pursuit Prevention Attack Program Level 1, High Speed Mobile Shooting Level 2, and Overboost Level 2. And yeah, overall I really like the Vigna-Zirah and what it is able to do, especially when it comes to some of these skill pairings like high-speed mobile shooting and overboost. With high-speed mobile shooting, you can use all the weapons while boosting, with the only exception being the VSBR discharge. But if you run out of thrusters while you're using your high-speed mobile shooting, you can activate that overboost to give you infinite thrusters for a limited time. Really, at that point, the big thing you'd have to worry about is making sure you don't trip in the middle of the enemy team, since overboost does trip you over if it does reach the time limit, but at least it is reusable, and it kind of makes me wish that the high-speed mobile shooting on the Vigna-Zirah was also reusable without having to respawn in a new mobile suit. I think that could be a really interesting concept for this unit, having both of those skills be reusable on the spot, or not necessarily on the spot, have a timer for the high-speed mobile shooting. But yeah, simply just something we don't currently have in the game yet. But if they do make a reusable high-speed mobile shooting, I think putting it on the Vigna-Zirah could be really interesting. Another thing I like about this suit is that it's kind of similar to the F91. I really like the F91 in GBO2. On the few times I play General for 750, it's my go-to General pick, and I like how the Vigna-Zirah has some aspects from that suit, especially when it comes to the VSBRs and the heavy attack. The heavy attack you get with the dual beam sabers is the same, like spinning, right there actually, that's the animation for it. I'm not really sure how to explain it. It's like you're boosting forward and the hands are rotating, it does like a spin kind of attack. It's weird to describe, I'm not sure how I would put it into words, but it's the same melee animation you get with the F91 when you're boosting with dual sabers and you go for a downswing. It does that instead of the usual animation. I think that's really cool for this suit that they incorporated that as the heavy attack. In general, I find the F91 aspects of this suit to be really interesting because I've always heard this suit be described as the raid F91, and being able to actually play it, I can see where everybody was coming from with that. It's interesting because we don't have a raid F91 in the game yet. We have the normal version as a general and the BC equipped as a support unit, so it does make me wonder if we'll ever see a raid F91 and what its gameplay will be like. But for the Vigna-Zirah here being kind of a stand-in until we see a true raid F91 if we ever get one, it does do a really good job at it. And yeah, I like the Vigna-Zirah. I really don't have a whole lot else to say about it aside from I think its design is really cool, especially with the style of its PSBRs and the almost Jagan-like head that it has. And in terms of its gameplay performance, it still feels like it can do really well at 750 despite the newest suits we have gotten in recent times. A big part of that being that the Vigna-Zirah has some really good stagger accumulation with the beam rifle, both the normal one and the rapid fire version, and also the discharge VSBR as well. I find that to be really good for dealing with suits that can fly, or if they are in the air and are temporarily stationary. It is a good way of knocking them out. So yeah, really good stagger accumulation on the suit. I do view the Vigna-Zirah as being a bit more of a range raid that also has some really nice melee on it, especially with the heavy attack if you are able to land it. So yeah, do really like this suit. But despite how much I like the Vigna-Zirah and all the positive things I can say about it, playing it really reminded me of how much I don't like 750 and why I'm not particularly fond of this cost. This is going to be a bit more of the rant section that I mentioned closer to the beginning of the video, but I really just do not like 750, and I was really excited to play the Vigna-Zirah, but just with the matches I have gone with it, they were just not fun at all. A lot of them were really a struggle, and they were in quick match too. I really do not feel confident going into 750 rated. I did play a couple rated matches with the Vigna-Zirah, but they didn't go all too well at all, and even in quick match it was a bit of a struggle to get anything really good with this suit. And maybe it's just a skill issue on my end, maybe I'm just not good at 750, but I do think 750 as a cost is just, I don't know, it's too fast, it's very easy to get destroyed by making like a very simple mistake, and I've never really liked that, like just kind of games that have that style where it's like you can make one very simple mistake and it's instantly going to cost you your life. I really don't like that aspect of 750, it's why this cost I feel like has never really been for me. 700 kind of has some similar issues, but I don't think it's really to the same degree that 750 is. At least with 700, I don't think it's as punishing, and even then, I just feel like, I don't know, it's just one of those very weird things where it's like, I just can't get behind this cost, and it really sucks because there's a lot of mobile suits here that I really want to use, like the Vigna-Ghina, the Bogagiros Black Vanguard, the Cluster Gundam, which I also got recently, and all those I do have some matches with them in quick rounds, so I might use those in the future. I'm not too sure yet if I am going to make videos on those suits. Kind of just depends on what the schedule for these upcoming weeks allow and what we get for the anniversary, but yeah, kind of just my quick little tangent there about 750. Again, just not really a big fan of this cost, but that is going to be a mission complete. Let's see how we did with the Vigna-Zirah, and we did beat our rival, second place, at 4 kills and 2 loss, so not too bad of a round there with this suit, and yeah, it's going to be everything for the match there. Yeah, overall, I do really like this suit. I think it's a really nice raid, but again, just for being in 750, it's very rough. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this again. I really don't know. That's most of how I feel about 750. It's just I really don't know. But yeah, that's going to be everything for this video here. Comment down below what you think about the Vigna-Zirah. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And if that's, I will see you all in the next one. Later.